Morning. Absolutely flat. So where it closed, it is no. I think the pre-market is starting, but there is that you can take it as 35 points up. Okay, Nifty would have ideally closed around this point. That is around 380 or 400 only. This is a last minute that cast bar. So you can take it as if 30 to 35 points up as of now. Mhm. IT, there you go. Okay. Everything seems to be in a very, very narrow band. Hmm. So maybe another narrow day, and as it is now, we have Sensex expiry. Morning, Sanjay, morning. So I expect only a narrow thing. So let us, let me start my first Sensex engine. More than Nifty OI status, I think we should be looking at Sensex OI status. Where is the floating table Sensex? Yeah, there you go.
So this is Sensex and currently at 79 8,000 7811 111 67 6 lakhs and 2 lakhs. So this 78 100 it is crossing maybe, but 200 has got bigger, almost 12 lakhs resistance. So 100 to 200 probably they will maintain in the morning. We'll just keep a watch on this. Huh? Morning, Mohan. Morning. So Nifty, of course, not to bother. It is still at the same 24 450. That is the C, but 32 lakhs and 90 lakhs is 24 500. So 24 500 by Monday will be a big resistance point. Just to, I think, let the people come. I want small. Mm. 67 as expected. Immediately move towards war yesterday closed, correct? So this was a cash bar. I think we should start ignoring this in the morning, as soon as the market opened. There came the Sensex also went down below 78,000 straight away with 120 points. 78 200 has a good amount of resistance. We could see that. So given that 78 200 and 77, maybe today this is what will give us the view. See that 78,000 has got almost 16 lakhs. Okay, CE change will come after 3 minutes. And so 78,000 itself is going to be a solid resistance point. Going above, and on the bottom side 77 800. So this 200 point range where currently it is there, you can see straight away 5 lakhs has been added. 5 lakh calls are getting added, and here it is 2 lakh 37. So both are really becoming larger and larger. So it is 12 lakhs, 10 lakhs. Oh, this is 16 lakhs. So 8 and 77 800 and 78,000 will be the range. Okay. Where is our table? Just note down. Today there is a major power outage in my place near in my entire area. From morning almost from 8 o'clock. Sorry, 7:30 is something we have been running it only on inverter. So given that morning every room and every light was on, etc. Yes, people have to. So I am not sure till how long this inverter power is going to be. So just note down the values, okay? So it is easier for you for again entry and exit. Even though the entry price keep changing, but broadly you can assume around that area, okay? What a big doji, eh? What a big doji. So the opening range is not at all big. 428 to 3, yeah, 348 you can say. So that is roughly around 60 plus 20, 80 points. And the magic line is around that. Sorry. Yeah. So it is a slightly narrow range anyway. Now, okay, you have started to get either you can wait for proper red candle below our magic line, let it cross because 265 is another almost 80 points down. Okay, 265 is 80 points down. So if it goes below 337, there is an opportunity up to PDL. There is nothing else is here in between. Hmm? Yeah, sorry. I think we had yesterday we shifted to traditional. No, we need to shift to Camarilla. Remember, put that remember. So these contours also you should note down. Okay, those who have free subscription etc. fine. Others note down because power cut comes and you are not able to see this Camarilla pivot P24408. You can straight away draw lines in your trading view and keep at least for today. Other days, of course, you can always watch. Just note down S5 is at 24 129 20, see there is I think others also started to talk about. Yesterday I was watching a couple of videos and all. Now everybody started to talk about this gap. This is what we discussed. I think yesterday at least two channels were discussing there is a gap here, it can come down to meet that and all. And you can see very clearly on the day chart it is making a clean red candle. Okay, but 1 2 3 and 2 1 2 3 6. So it looks like that it wants to go towards the gap as of now. So the reason why I am telling is see, you need to understand a slightly broader trend to be sure whether you want to hold the which side of the trend longer. If the trend is uptrend, then all our calls should have a deeper stop loss. If on a broader trend seems to be going down, okay, then you have to keep a deeper stop loss on all your short positions. So for you to understand always, it is not about only intraday trading, but also you just take a step back and see a larger time frame chart for you to see whether where. See, this is look clear, no? See, for example, let us assume these are all 5-minute candles. Okay, you would have definitely felt, hey, market to yahan niche aane wala, it is going to come down here. Correct. Maybe we can even try Camarilla pivot on this. 1 second, let me try that. I have not tried this today only. I'm suddenly thinking that whether we can use that. So on the day chart, if you apply the Camarilla pivot, the CPR is at 173 and 298 is your S1. So obviously that will come today. There is no doubt that 24 298 should be touched today, given that it started to make some red candles. Okay, and also US handover and all are very pretty okay. I mean, not something to write home about. Also, they have been selling again yesterday. So multiple things are saying upside is very limited, even if it happens today. And the only thing that can help is the crude falling. I think crude. I think there was 1 second. Crude. Let me check crude just for. Crude is just 17 cents down. But of course, compared to yesterday, it is fine. But there is some other reports also have come now. There is some good amount of shortage, and the traffic in Strait of Hormuz is still almost only 15% or 25%. Somebody was sending up, giving up number of ships that has crossed. Okay, there is some shipping channel kind of a thing I got into. They are saying hardly two third of the two more than two third. They said almost three-fourth of the ships is still not plying. Meaning, normally 100 ships go through. They are saying 15 to 20 are only going through every day. So that also means that there is not enough supply that is coming into the market. Correct. The major supply comes from that, more than 60% of the oil. So crude till that is resolved, there will be definitely a upward pressure on crude. And by tomorrow, if Duck and Abibi doesn't do anything, the Saturday Sunday people, there is a 2 days of this thing. People don't know what will happen, and people will not take positions. That is it. So just for our information, now I think 265 is PDL. But if you look at this thing, 298, below 298, 173 will be the stop. So, so in fact, it can go even down to this point. But let us see where it goes, because 210 there is a support. This is the swing low support is there again. After this particular swing low, let me remove these ones. These ones are all gone. See, as we keep on putting lines, what is actually all is getting beaten and taken out. Good. So on the downside, you can wait. Let it cross our magic line, go down below our magic line, then we will probably have a bigger fall. You can wait to have that. So it is trying to go down below that. If you have already taken, now your exit, this thing should be the low of this, high of this candle. So high of this candle is almost no 372. So you can have that because like I said today, probably it is better you have a slightly steeper stop losses on all your puts. Call, I would rather suggest you to trail very closely. The market structurally, technically, I mean, it is looking slightly weak, and in fact, we spoke about it yesterday. It is having a lower range up to almost 22,000. Okay, so and slowly and steadily, the market will be in a downtrend. So this will actually, the other way to call this market currently now is for that band which I spoke about yesterday, it is sell on rise. Okay, for this big that yellow box you see, no, this yellow box, we are on the top end. So this is sell on rise still. Whether it will come here up to this CPR or it will go down up to this, or we can create one more trend line also. Just check up. Let us see whether it holds this trend line. If it breaks this trend line within that channel, then it is still more correct. One, two, three connected. So trend line, you should always remember minimum 2 points, low points, or if it is three, then it is a real solid trend line. Now we can see connected this low and this low and this low. So then it always, if three lows are connected, and you are forming a kind of an angle, that usually is a good that is how you should draw a trend line, just for information. Okay, don't feel bad, I am giving gyan on all these things. Most of you, almost everybody should know that, but just in case. So it can come down. So maybe this trend line is supporting is almost 23,829. So it may not come down to the lower end, because it has not. Even though there is a kind of a broad band, I am not sure whether it will come down here, because it took support here last time. Maybe CPR should take support here, or somewhere here it should stop around 23,845. Just we'll keep a track. But it is not having no first candle. Now you have momentum also aligned. So now price point is aligned, momentum is aligned, only price action is not there. Option price is aligned. Okay. Where is my
And I think as it comes near the previous day low, it should have it should reach the T1. Okay. Crude is making green candles only, so there is not support coming there. So it is trying to go towards the pivot at 8760. Okay. It has taken support in one particular pivot that is at 86.6. Now it is moving towards 87.60. Another 40 cents to go. It is making some clean green candles only. It is going to be a slow process only because it is Sensex expiry. Otherwise, for the climb that crude is making, Nifty would have fallen further. But what is actually happening is because of Sensex expiry,
The market is will not be allowed to fall. They will write more call, then only it may fall. No, all that success management seems to be happening at this point. So this is not, I think this is not any pivot or anything. Let me check. Yeah, so S3 and that swing low, both are matching at this point. Hmm. There are only two candles of alignment was there. Even now, once it takes out 334, then 265, then all the way to 210, then even 129. If not today, from Monday, both should be, I mean, those targets should get reached. That is my view, given that a broader time frame. But of course, over the weekend, anything may happen. Habibi and Duck may hug each other and say, "No, no, I am very good about. No, I really like Iran. They are great people." All that he can say, some nonsense. See, both are actually they want some way out, and that fellow wants some respect. Already, the entire US has lost. Everybody is talking that they have lost the war and they have been thoroughly not humiliated, I would say, but whatever they achieved to do, they have not able to do. Only they have destroyed a lot of things, but they couldn't destroy the what you call the mental strength of Iranians. Okay, see, none of the Middle Eastern countries they will never ever give in. No, you can see Libya, Lebanon, Palestine. For decades and decades they will fight. For decades and decades. And this fellow, even knowing the history, of course, now they control Iraq. So probably they wanted to control both Iraq and Iran. That will constitute another 25, total 25% of the oil flow. They may ultimately do.
till 80s and till 90s, there still, I think till 80s, I think there was, Iran was ruled by a king. It is basically like British. There was Shah of Iran, and he was very very forward looking and very advanced in his thinking, etc. Of course, monarch is a king, so he behaved like a king, etc. And then only this Ayatollah Khomeini came and overthrew. But those days, he was very close to America, UK, and all that. Okay, so the West was totally happy with Iran, like Saudi, which also very pali with US, Iran also. But now situation has changed. Hmm. Crude is climbing, so there is not, absolutely, there is not support from crude, that is for sure. So whatever I see some uplift, uptick and all in Nifty, I see that as a only index management for Sensex. Okay. Mm. The engines also are struggling. Engines also are struggling to make the trades. Just for information. Huh? Reliance, TCS, FMCG recovered from yesterday. Auto is fine, doing something okay. Maruti, I think Tata Motors commercial vehicles or passenger. I don't know whether it was PV or CV, that came up with some good numbers. So probably that is lifting the overall auto market. Watch out for Tata Chemicals. Even today it is up. So I have been telling about this stock. Watch out. I don't know. Instinct says that it has got somewhere to go. Anyway, you consult your FS, check up, check the fundamentals, its business, etc. L&T, Wipro down, Tata Steel, all down. Again, there was some announcement traveling. Okay. Yet, is it Tata Chemicals you are talking about, Vishwas? Which you are talking about Tata Chemicals?
So I always suggest those who know, those who are watching, if they come up, no, they get some good understanding of some stock, etc. Please share it here. Okay. So what is that? Whenever the market is in sideways mood like this, etc. Trend line support between traveling. Trend line and support between traveling. I don't understand what does that mean. Okay. So if you share, no, others may give some information also. Correct. Whether it is, for example, suddenly we get some news on Kalyan Jewelers. There are a lot of people who are from Kerala. They would know probably what is actually happening also. They may give some good suggestions. Yes, no, and all. Some counterpoints can come. So, if you at all you are getting some shares, etc., no details, please share it in the forum. Always. Since I cannot talk much about it, we can have a general discussion. That's it. Oil India was given yesterday. Again, still PFC and RECL Limited was given a shot yesterday. Day before yesterday, Britannia and BDL. Oh, okay. And I don't know, yeah. How it is. See, I think day before yesterday, I think yesterday was that FMCG, that consumer products, Godrej CEO exited, correct? So it has actually day before yesterday itself. It is no, it has given Godrej CPS shot. The news I think was published yesterday, but day before yesterday evening, the scanner has already given Godrej consumer products as short. So maybe some inside selling is already happening. So the undercurrent was negative. Maybe people see Godrej consumer products a very big company, correct? So maybe people have been selling. There has been increase in volume. Something the scanner has picked, and it has already said day before yesterday itself as short. Mm. Some now and then the scanner tends to surprise me. Today it is giving for PFC and REC Limited. Okay, this weekend only that the clarity will get changed. That details that is what people have said. Let us hope my team gives me the change in this weekend. Morning Venugopal, morning Ravichandran. You people have missed nothing. So it is between oscillating between short and long, short and long. There was some 10% to 12% on the short when the morning. Of course, I'm not sure many would have also got it. So, in a very narrow range of 70 odd points. Sir, if I take Sensex option at 320 by what? First Venugopal, you can close it till 337, 338, 339. There is no time limit there. At 339 for 50 seconds also you can close. So, because what happens is around 330 first candle comes and 335 next candle comes. There is only one candle usually, correct? Yesterday you can see this is cash. Exactly 325, that last candle that got calculated. I don't know, after the trading took place. So, but the indicative price yesterday, I saw till it was some 335 and all. You are getting some indicative price. It was fluctuating heavily. Ideal would be that why you want to do that? Why you want to do that? You want to gamble? Just a zero. Okay, okay. Understand. No problem. Nothing wrong in it. I think the options. I didn't check. See, the question you are asking is till what time the option prices will move. Correct? Whether it will move till 335 or 340, etc. I did see on Nifty expiry at 335 and all, there was movement 335, 337, 338 and all. So I think just keep a watch. If the index becomes stagnant, then the time value will be very dramatically zero there. So actual the delta will be direct on what is the movement. You can, I think you can sell. You can sell anytime when you make profit. Actually, correct. Don't wait. That would be my say. I think in these cash systems, if you make some good, anyway, if zero means you won't be buying one lot or two lot, correct? You will be buying huge lots. Sell it in tranches. That's it. If you are new to the channel, say hi. I will guide you to a video. अगर पहली बार इस चैनल पे आए तो ये ट्रेड सेटअप का चैनल है. यहाँ आप खुद को ट्रेड करना पड़ेगा. तो आपको इफ यू टेल हाई देन आपको मैं बता दूंगा कि कौन सा वीडियो देखने हैं. ये सब समझने के लिए. I will guide you to a video, then you can check that out. That's it, 15-20 minutes. Then it will be easier for you to trade in this. So if you are new to the channel, say hi. Now is the time for likes. 15 likes, 42 people watching, 15 likes. ये बहुत बहुत बेइंसाफी है. हाँ? Okay, morning, Sai. Mr. Chiao, you are new to this channel, sir. Where are you from? How long you have been trading? Morning, Ajay. Yeah, correct. I understand. Chihuahua, sir. I hope you are answering that. But anyway, meanwhile, because I don't remember to have seen your ID. Even though my video is poor. I mean, sorry, my memory is poor. Uh, oh, okay. So if you are full-time trader means you would have done a lot of study, etc. Because any job requires a skill. So a full-time trader, I expect that they already got skill. So it will be much easier. So I'm just attaching a video. So that is also a live stream video only. In that video, check out between 12:55 p.m. to 1:20. Okay, just go to that portion. So that is the time you will. I would have taken a session for somebody new. Okay, I mean those must have joined that time, and I know where I would explain what are all you are seeing, and have a look at it. So 15, 25 minutes, and then come back. Whatever doubts are there, more than willing to explain. And I always strongly suggest don't go immediately start trading with your hard-earned money using this setup, because this setup may be different. What you have been trading may be different. Check out for 2-3 weeks whether this setup helps you to make profitable trades by doing some paper trading. Then plunge your money. Okay, not before. One thing we can definitely tell is that you will never be on the wrong side of the trade. You will never be on the wrong side of the trade, meaning when the chart will tell you which side you have to take. That is first 50% of bad trades gone. And of course, if you have to have patience, we get only hardly 6 to 7 trades in a week. That's all, not more than that. And the idea is to get some 100 to 120 points. That's all, nothing more. So calculated, take. So 20-point trades we are at least many days we are getting. At least one trade we are getting. So you have to wait really patiently for it, and don't jump into any trade till everything really sets up. Then Usually, since it is a momentum and trend based trade setup, if the setup is right, you will get minimum 15, 20, 25 points most of the time. That has been the experience. So those who are silent but new to this channel, who do not prefer to comment, I am attaching. And okay, let me pin the video. There is a pinned message which has a video link. Go and check that video between 12:55 and 1:20. You will have complete and most almost, I can say, full understanding of what is being shown here and how to trade. Okay. You're welcome, Shiva. So just check out that video. I know there are many people who silently watch, they don't comment, they just listen. For those people who are new to this channel, there is a video that is pinned. Just check that out. अरे सुबह सुबह क्या हो गया? Because of Sensex expiry, I think. So let us look at what is actually happening on the 1 crore at 24,400, obviously. So 1 crore and 80 lakhs. So 400 is very definitive issue. 350 you can say there is put. Okay, for 350 there is support and 400 there is resistance. So now we can see very clearly how tightly this index is getting managed. This is at 77 800 range, and you can see 77 900 itself has got 45 lakhs to 20 lakhs. So 900 itself has got a resistance. See, in Sensex, the price is always high. See, 149 rupees per lot. And people, since it is just 3,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees, no, I have always found Sensex prices are very high and its intraday movements are very exaggerated. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should use the other one anyway. Let me. So this is a older version. Maybe in a hurry I have got the older version on. 1 second. Just give me a second. Everything is only telling that boss no no trade. Nothing is telling me that yes there will be some trade. Okay. Everywhere it is very tight range. Sensex 200 points, Nifty 50 points. What you will do with such a narrow range day? 350 to 400. Nifty can go up to 24 300. You are asking me. It is already at 24,300 only, no? You are meaning it will go down, you are asking. Yeah, that definitely, yeah, 30 points only, no? There will be one drop down to 265 for sure. There will be one drop down to 265. Okay, you are asking can it go below 24,300? There is possibility. Yeah, definitely. PDL is 265. It will definitely try to touch once. That is my view. Given that crude is still making green candles, it should touch 24,265. Whether it will go below that or not is the only question. I don't know when. It can be only couple of candles or it will start falling also. Okay. 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 Please just remember, I am running on an inverter power. So it's already now more than 2.5 hours. I think probably another 1 hour to 1.5 hour it should run, and the power is expected back by 1 o'clock. So even if I drop out from now to bit 1 o'clock, I think by one I should be back again. If before that power comes, then there won't be any stoppage. So we have been running on inverter from morning 6 now. Okay. So maybe another 1 or 1.5 hours will be, we may have the backup power, just for information. Hopefully, because it is a scheduled breakdown, so we have a association in this area, so they have informed by 1 o'clock we should have the power back. So currently we are running on inverter. It's not a commercial place. Otherwise, you will probably have genset and all that. But I think I should be back by one money. I think by 1 o'clock, I think most probably 99.99% I should be back. Unless and until this, there's some major transformer change or something they are doing. If they get delayed, this thing, I don't know, because after Vijay has taken over, the one major problem that has been got created, whether it is got created or it is really, I don't know. Lot of power related issues are there in many places in Chennai. I don't know about other places. Of course, there are some acquisition, counter acquisition, some videos and all that, the opposition party is doing something to transformers and all that. So, and actually, this is the place where we originally lived. I'm living almost in the same area. Okay, so I don't know what what is happening there. But now, of late, we have started getting more power shortages and power issues. For power, you will do anything to do power. To the power lines, I assume. Anybody else? No. Okay. Actually, they are writing more C in Sensex.
compared to P. Okay, both are getting built up for the day. After new government came into power, there is only power cuts. My wife wanted me to shift back to Chennai hearing about new government. I will have to reconsider. Kerala also, okay. Uh, See, I don't think any government will make any major difference here, okay. It is only, India grows despite governments, whether it is Congress, BJP in center, or local parties in local state. India will keep on growing based on the capacity of that particular crowd in that state. It will keep growing irrespective over rules. You go and ask a big industrialist, that fellow pays money to both parties. Correct. He pays both. Everybody pays to all the parties, both ruling as well as opposition. Because बोलेगा ना मेरे को नहीं मालूम है, I don't know who is going to come put to the power next, so they'll be always in good books. So India grows irrespective of party. India will grow depending upon the work, that hard work that people put. That's all. So doesn't make a difference. See, the fundamental difference in growth story has come after GST only. Okay. Earlier, the federated structure, the states were having lot of money, and now after GST, center is collecting, and though there is that is one of the reasons you can see that such a massive amount of infrastructure being developed. Hey, Kerala, your main business of your state is only exporting power here. How can be any power cut in Kerala? Huh? Saji, in Kerala there will not be a power cut. That is a power exporting. See, your biggest revenue comes from not from like Tasmak in Tamil Nadu. It comes from exporting power to other states. So there will never be a power cut in Kerala. Uh, in 10 minutes. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, now Nifty is trying to go below that 334. It should now try to go towards 265. So if you are, I hope if you are not on now, this line, that is S3, can be your stop loss.
or the low or high of this candle, and then no short positions should be good. Since it is a Sensex expiry, sudden spikes can always come to eat up your profits. Remember. There can be a sudden drop, so just hang on to it. There is nothing to stop. Once it goes below 320, straight to 280 can come very quickly. Yesterday, remember, one sudden candle came for a $70, 70 points drop. I'm not saying something similar will come, but there is enough pressure to go down. Only the top 10 charts price action is holding the market actually. Even though it has got this thing power to go down below 260 and all, uh, given that it is census expiry, it will happen only very slowly. For the Nifty, the time value is very good, but for Sensex it is zero DTE. So it is all they have to do is stop, then there will be decay, take it up, clean, again go down, etc. But for Sensex replay, expiry, I think I would have expected by this time Nifty would have broken 24,300. So let me try to go in a power saving mode.
There is one from Mangalagiri. I keep getting option tips channel. Okay, and they say around 45% I have to pay 40% after each trade and all that. So many times, so many numbers I have blocked. I must have blocked from 25 to 30 numbers. Still, I keep on getting calls from them. I don't know how many more numbers they will block, and it is not. It is an IVR, not somebody picking up and calling. It will keep on coming and coming. No, so this is very bad. It should come down to 265 once. That is my view. Only thing I am waiting for is to check for the magic line to come down. Okay. There is an equal amount of 63 lakhs, 40 lakhs, 30, 50. So 77, 800. Currently, 77, 800 has got some resistance, and 77, 700 has got some support. 800, almost 63 lakhs, 751 lakhs. No wonder Nifty is crawling. And we can let us see where this is. Okay, so this is 6.3%. This is only 3%. So this is also the swing again, the swing high point that is exactly stopping here. Let me see whether I got Cambrilla normal or Cambrilla pivot. So I thought so. So this is Sensex for you. See, compared to Sensex is making green candles, correct? Same Ikinashi, but you can see Nifty is exactly opposite. It has been making only red candles, but Sensex in between mixed. So Sensex is where the entire game is getting played. So let us draw this and keep. So this is for those who are dealing with Sensex since today expiry. Mm. 77 400. Okay, once if it goes below the 729 700, it has got it can run down up to 77 400, just for information. Okay, you can play the same thing once Nifty starts making again red candles towards 265. If Nifty comes down to 265, Sensex will come down to 77 400 without any doubt. Let me get some water. like I said in the morning, census expiry, it will be held in a very, very tight. So people will be thinking breakdown, breakout, breakdown, breakout. So this has become the regular practice. Yesterday also suddenly there was one drop. Otherwise, most of the time you are seeing now on expiry days, it is Nifty is maintained with a tight band, and in the same way nowadays Sensex is maintained at just 100 to 150 points. So people will always be expecting it will break down, go to 77 400 or 500, or it will go to 78 300. They will keep buying call put. You can see the volume. Anyway, I think I heard that retail population is dwindling, and the number of trades, etc., the volume is slightly going down. So those who are having MCX, BSC, etc., and all, be careful. No, people will start seriously realizing this is totally gamed. Okay, and there is no what you call level playing field for retailers, and they will realize and they will opt for other trading current like bitcoin, gold, etc. So they will migrate from nifty unless and until they expand this nifty from 50 to say 200 or 300, where people cannot play just by putting up ICICI bank, then index is up by 500 points, 400 points, like that. If you move massive amount also, the index should not move, then nobody will be able to play. But our savior, I don't know, I shouldn't be saying this in a lot of things in public forum. Somebody may be related to sebi, and I will get a legal notice. Things are not fine. Why on especially on expiry dates we are getting? Of course, many days we are getting now very, very narrow band. Okay. You just check ATM volumes, put it at a 3 minutes candle, and see the volume it draws. Within that, 10 rupees to 10 to 12 rupees movement is there, and volume is also there. Hmm. I think no, I went to check up the my inverter, correct? How much power? Surprising nowadays,
those investor does not have what percentage of battery is there. I don't know. Sir, I feel that making money in market is tougher than before. Can you say market is not ready to give any profit to the retail traders, sir? What is your view in this? Yes, sir, that is what I'm saying, Sai. Sai, what is actually happening is the maximum volumes used to come only on expiry days. Okay. Now the expiry moves are happening on the previous day or in during expiry day. Suddenly in 10-15 minutes it makes the move and cleans up. So once this no high frequency trading in volume has started to come, I see, even I am also thinking, correct? See, for example, you go to, I keep repeating so many times, you take open Zerodha and see the volume on each tick. And if you are able to influence the buy and sell on particular option with volume, you can take it up and take it down. Okay, so they are, it is being done in such a level of volume, no. I think they are making, that is what they are making. They are not making big moves and making money. I am 100% sure whether it is Jane Street or not, anything. Probably they will be one of the highest volume traded traders. Because sell, close, sell, close, sell, close. That is what they are doing. You can very clearly see the pattern on option prices. Yesterday also I said, see, for example, you will find small green candles making it. Let us see. Why to talk so much? No, I think let me. Anyway, market is in a sideways mode. Both are not there. Now call is there. Just check out, but wait for a magic line to cross. Okay. So let me do it in a offsite, and then I'll bring that session in. That would be better. Now, lot of after looking at Jane Street, lot of morning Prakash. So I think a lot of Indian big players also are getting into that. After all, I think a couple of them on Jane Street is supposed to be Indians only who wrote this logic for Jane Street. Okay, I don't know how far that is true.
Can you answer my question once again? I got a call in between. I did not hear your answer. Oh, hello, Guru. Hello, Shashi. So what I said is you check out a 3 minutes candle, correct? You put it in Zerodha and see, and you will find lot of small green candles. Okay, and then suddenly some big red candles will come. So that is when you will find why when it is going up, why it would fall just like that. You will find on expiry days big red candles on option prices. So in my view, that is all initiated red candles rather than actual price action. Okay, suddenly you will find, and option prices actually moves before the index. I don't know whether index has got a delayed this thing on option prices. How can option prices? How can a tail wag the bloody dog? You keep both together. You will find first big red candle on a call option. Then you will find a red candle on the Nifty. That is why I find nowadays no, it is not on option on expiry days. It is very challenging to trade. So you have to be triply sure with everything all set. Then you take a position and very quickly you trail very closely and come out. See, yesterday I showed one particular trade in my engine. I think 11:56 it took. 11:56 was the timestamp of entry, and 11:57 it exited with 1,200 rupees profit. Okay, how can a manual thing can happen there? Tell me. It is as if everybody went and punched sale order on Nifty and in a very concerted way. Then only Nifty will fall. Your put prices will go up. Correct? How it is possible? They want somebody wanted to bring down the call prices, so that was brought down. Automatically, put prices went up. See, just now. So this is again this thing only. What you call trading view. It is taking so much time to go up. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 30 minutes. In 9 minutes it is coming down. So all red side only big. So that is no, slightly worrisome actually. I don't know, SEBI should look into all this. Why when option prices are going up? See, it is same with the case with both. See, Nifty has to go up, then call price going up. I can always understand. Why does put prices also go up slowly on expiry days? So there is heavy buying on the put side in Sensex. Okay. Both Sensex future as well as order flow is showing that good amount of put side calls are, I mean, put side order is increasing. So common man must be buying, correct? Retailer must be buying. Now I am pretty, of course, the market is no sell on rise kind of a thing. So there is a very possibility that, yeah, I know Sai. Sai, I know. In fact, first time when you said itself, I said Sai only. Rustam, Rushant, all Russian names. Huh? Maybe you should ask your son to try Rasputin also, correct? Oh, Rushant, huh? Okay, okay. Super. So technically, this is the day low now. That is now 310 should be broken. Below 300, then to 280 and 265 can come. Hmm. I have gone through the video. Okay, I was clear about the trend and how to trade, but I am afraid to take naked option. Okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, then what was basically you have been trading? So you take only edge positions, or you take sell options. What do you actually do? You said you are a full-time trader, correct? And your good name is it Chihuahua or is it something else? Shiva. Okay. So Shiva, you said you are from Bangalore, correct? I forgot where are you from. Where are you from, Shiva? Bangalore, correct? Okay. So what has been your trading in last 2 years? If you are not being buying options, what were you trading in futures or intraday shares?
Oh, then you continue to do that, no? Then why are you getting into? If you are already selling, no, I always strongly suggest continue there. Buying naked option, see, as a seller, you got 66% winnability, correct? Either the trade moves in favor or even if in sideways, your theta decay and no, all that will take care, correct? So naked option buying is you got only 33% chance. The number one, it has to move in favor. That too, it has to move with momentum. The Nifty may move, but if it is moving by no 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, nothing will move, improve. Correct? Your theta decay will totally kill your this thing. Why do you want to buy, get into option? If you have sufficient capital, sell. That is better. So here probably what you can see is that no, if you are thinking of intraday selling, there is a good thing is that if for example now you can see in the chart that put side entry price is overtaken by the, I mean the current CMP is above the put side price, automatically there will be decay here. So whatever is red is for you, whatever is green is for the buyers. You can see it is actually, it has eroded more, correct? So you can always use that. The second put prices cross the entry price, take a position in call. If you are really looking at intraday selling, what you always is always you are doing already a strangle. That is what even I show, correct? You can see that this is a weekly strangle I usually put every week, okay, on Wednesday. So yesterday after some kind of understanding I have on that, I do some calculation. I said I'll put. So yesterday is a 24,100 put and 24,400 call, and we will also do on a rare occasion adjustment, either put side or call side. But that is a weekly status, not an intraday. For intraday, you should only look at this table. If you are seriously want to do apart from your morning strangles, if you want to do anything more. But what I can tell you is due to cost, don't do calendar spread, ratio spread, etc. Now let CAS settle down fully. Then you can take a calendar spread and ratio spread. Especially on expiry days. And if you still want to be very much safer, no, whatever strike prices you are deciding, you can sell the next week's one rather than this week. The profit will be made very slow, but you may not get hit on both sides. Then you can you can keep 10% of profit on one side, and then you can close. Yes, you have to see. Okay, see, Shiva, the trend is not there. For no, for intraday, forget. I'm talking about more on slightly long term. You can see Nifty has been only in this box. Okay, Nifty has been only in this box. Actually, this is really good. If people have recognized this box, the option you can take a directional selling also. It doesn't have to be a strangle and a straddle and all. So if you have a longer term, my suggestion would be is to develop strategies for month end options. If you are really no want to get into long term selling, uh, if you want excitement and all, and then no, I want this thing, then you should get into intraday selling. My advice would be is that build capital and do month end selling and understand overall trend. For example, in our case, if people have recognized this box, no, from here you could have kept on selling call. Correct. So this analysis, if you are able to do, your month end will definitely pay out. And also, Shiva, like 50%, I really like when you put 50% as stop loss. The same way, have some target numbers. In the same way, have some target numbers. That is, as much as this percentage comes, I will close one side. Not only for your risk, for reward also, you should have a plan. Don't go having a plan only for your risk. That is only keeping stop loss. It doesn't matter. Now let us assume you gave 1:1. So say 50% risk on and 50% reward. As soon as it comes to 50%, you should close. Let it go 150%. It won't be correct. Maximum it is for you is only 100%. Not like option buyer where it can be 500%, 600% also on a given day. Especially last half an hour, euro zero can be 200%, 300%. Correct. So for you it is fixed. So that reward also close. Then what will happen? Ideally speaking, 1:2 they say. So then you should have a 25% risk and 50% reward. Okay, then why they say that is if you have 50-50, then your win ratio should be minimum 70. Then only you will get a 20%. If it is risk reward is 1:1, your number of win trades should be minimum 7 to 3 for every 10 trades. Otherwise, if it is 5-5, you will lose on both sides. I mean, you will be flat. There won't be any income for you. So, risk reward is if you keep it as 1:1, your win ratio should be minimum 7 out of 10. Then only you will get some 2-3 trades profit. No. So, first work on the risk reward ratio and purely exit on your targeted profit. Do that at least do that for a month on a paper. Then you see, I think you continue your own method, do that on paper and see where you are. Good. Even now the magic line is tilting downwards only, even though it was making some green candles. Yesterday also I showed this. On all probability, today, because it is a census expiry, it is not coming down. It should probably come down like this. I think it will, so it will keep on coming down. A managed fall. It won't be a waterfall. It will be a very, very managed fall. need to learn. Please let me know where I can pay course fees about this indicated price. Uh, Shiva, so there is a WhatsApp number I have given, correct? WhatsApp number on the top. You say hi for 1 week, not the selling one. You'll get this table, the other things except this strangle and straddle. That is not automatic. Okay, so that is purely a display where you need to go and enter. These three, the other tables you will get. Okay, just say hi. You will get those for 1 week free. Check it out. Then after 1 week, if you want to still subscribe, etc., again you put a message on WhatsApp. Then you will be allowed. I mean, you will be sent a PPT. Okay, I'll just ping them and tell. Shiva, correct? Shiva. Looks like every day, apart from doing live trading, we should decide on what subjects we will discuss also, because we are getting so much of time to discuss so many things. Hmm? So I would like to show you one more thing. Okay. So this is order flow for Sensex. That is where the first the team have developed this. So this is giving where is the C, how much is the C order flow and PE order flow, and this is called your order flow, and this side is the footprint on futures. Usually they have a separate dashboards for this. Okay, so when I said the team, I want both to be in the same place. So this is in a very nascent stage. Probably it will get developed more. So you can see there is a leaning bearish order flow. So you can keep getting that how things are changing. Composite, conflicted options and futures disagree. Meaning future is going up, and you are keep getting this. Suddenly, if you are continuously getting one message, then you can take it for granted that Nifty is, I mean, Sensex is moving that side. So you can see, okay, there is 77,700. It is in the same place from the morning. Wow. So 77, 62 lakhs is PEOI, and 34 lakhs, 74 lakhs is 77,800. So within that 100 points range, it is actually there. So that was order flow. Same thing only, no? Yeah, 74 lakhs, 62 lakhs, correct.
A lot of people see this 77,500 has got 71 lakhs and 78,000 has got 89 lakhs. The more call than put overall together. 64, 1.2, 190, 230, 90, 150, 220, 250. It's 11:30, so Sudden jump up. Okay. Trail. Say all over longs, I would strongly suggest trail closely, because my view, yes, there can be some because of alignment and all is there, but still the yellow line has to first flatten out and then start to move up. Then only there will be a further good jump in the long side. Otherwise, no, our magic line will attract the candle back, option price back. Sorry, not option, index price. There is alignment. Or now, whether this long trade can go really long or not will depend upon how the magic line develops from this point. If it continues to be looking downwards and slanted, then what will happen is it will make couple of green candles, then slowly fizzle out and then come back to magic line. We have seen this so many times, correct? So no, if you have taken any long position, look out how the magic line develops. I am not seeing any major action in crude. Actually, it is trying to cross one pivot. It is hanging around the pivot for last 5-10 minutes candles. If it crosses, then 90 is the target. It is flattening out. You can see very clearly the yellow line is not going out, it is flattening. And if it turns around and goes up, then 24,408 will be the target. Next 5 minutes, okay. Another 3.5 minutes. If it starts to move up, okay, if it starts to move up like this, then you will have first 386 and then 408, because you got now momentum getting built up here, okay. But the second it comes to 334, no, close your all your 24,400 still has a tremendous resistance. Call rates are sitting at 24,400 and at 300 put rates are sitting. So simple, this 100 points range. What it is telling you is maximum it can go to 408. Since it is not expiry today, it can go and try to cross 408. The option writers of 24,400 call writers will not get scared away if it comes anywhere near even no 24,420 or like that, because you can see that is being written at 105 rupees. So he has already collected 105. Now, if when this option will go to 200 from current position of 349, if Nifty goes to 24 359, let us take delta 1 is to 1 itself. If it goes to 24 450, then only this will become 200. So even then, if he sells, no loss, no profit for him, because he has collected 100 rupees, he will give back. So he will not get scared till 450 goes. So that is why I say it may come here unless something else changes, it start to run. So maximum it can come here is up to 408.
Hmm. 386 may come because crude now slowly moving towards our magic line. If it once goes below magic line, nowadays it is usually once it goes below magic line, it makes a minimum 50 to $1 drop. That is what I could see. If crude starts making a red candles, no, maybe our market may go up to again 24,400. Beyond that, at least for today, not possible in my view, because 77,700 and 900 is a very very tight range for, sorry, 600 and 800 is again a tight range for Sensex.
Oh, from morning, I think maximum 12 to 13% on either side we have got. That's all. Even this one is not even crossing 170. It is taking such a long time. Absolutely. Even though these are all no expiry day moves only. There is momentum, correct? Price action also is decent at 50.7. So you can't deny that. But still, why it is not moving? Because it is moved in such a slow manner, so that no, the decay in Sensex prices will take place. Absolutely no, market does not seem to know where it wants to go. 362 to 313, 50 points. That's all. It is 11:30 now. Probably we can make a box now. It looks like that. There is a box is getting made. Range is getting made. That's it. So top to bottom, I think probably next candle you wait. If it starts making red here, then again to the bottom of the table, bottom of the box, and then it can, unless the magic line suddenly jumps and starts to go up. If magic line starts to go up, then we will know Nifty is heading towards 386. It is trying to break that. Let us see. Good, yeah. Sudden jump from 172 to 182. So you are getting almost now 13%. So 386 is the place where you should start trailing very closely. That is when Nifty is around 386. Not bad. 23 points, 24 points now. Good, good. Hey, 30 points, yeah. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. So 386. It has touched 386 now, one candle. If you are already trail closely, or yeah, next candle is also a solid green candle only. So 195 target one. Wow. So sometimes market surprises you. Super. So 408 is coming now then.
and if it crosses and goes up to 439, then probably you may not get then you will get target 2. Hey, did target 3 opened up just now? Okay, or was it there from the first? Anybody confirm? First target would have given you 32 points if you had already kept a sale order. Correct. But it is now more than 45 points. 27%. There is some good amount of something is changing. I don't know. Like yesterday, suddenly there was a drop. Today there is suddenly a big green candle. How many of you are holding this long position? So that is the beauty of this dotted alignment here. You go back and check. 95% of the time, when there is good alignment is there will always be a momentum on both index as well as on option price. Seldom you go wrong when these dots gets aligned and the trade does not work out. It may work out differently, but meaning that some will get 15 points, some will get 20 points, some will get even 30-40 points, but it will get you points. This alignment, that is, you have to wait for it. Price point, this all three alignment, straight away there is a trade. On rare occasions you get one candle alignment, two candle alignment, that you should be able to see it basically. So this was a very normal aram se trade. It was hanging around 160 for such a long time, slowly going up. If you have taken and with a stop loss, cool. Now you will be sitting with a 50 points profit. Correct. Sensex is trying to cross the pivot. But you see, Sensex today it is giving you only 11.67. That is the expiry trades only is not working out. I mean, this 33%. So Nifty is the one which is driving this now. Nifty stocks. So we may have to see which stocks are really helping. Something is changing. 1 second. Let me check whether any FMCG suddenly jumped. Auto is there. IT has changed here. IT has become positive. Bharti Airtel, TCS, L&T, State Bank, M&M, Asian Paints, IndusInd Bank, all are doing fine. Hmm. 437 should take you to T2. If Nifty moves towards 437, it should take to T2. You have got a negative pressure dot on the top. Just so it is CPR. Both Nifty as well as Sensex is at CPR. Nifty to decisively cross, it has to make a big green candle. Otherwise, remember always I have said so many times, CPR is a good resistance point. At least it will hold for 2-3 candles and then go up. So either you can keep 386 as your stop loss, or if you are getting stopped out now because it's already 211, 215 it went, you might have kept 208, 207, something like that. If you get stopped out, wait and enter after Nifty crosses CPR. Otherwise, if you got, then you can keep a slightly steeper stop loss. You can keep target 1 also as your stop loss. So yes, Shasmita, morning we had a small good short trade. Now this is a good long trade. 25% is more than sufficient, correct? What more you want? See, that is why patiently you have to wait. It is not like, no, you can simply keep on taking trades and may try to make money. That is scalping. If you are coming on a proper day trading, in a week you should expect only 5 good trades. That's it. So this was a very, very aramse trade, okay? 160 was originally, I think even at 163, 165, it was there for such a long time. And it, even if you have taken after it has crossed this line as well as our magic line, even if you have taken here, you will be sitting with minimum 35 to 40 points. Any of the calls that if you have taken. So Sensex is now trying to cross and stay above 78,000. Correct. That is also a resistance point. Let us see whether it is able to sustain above that. One thing I forgot to mention in the morning, weekly chart of index is strong. Daily chart is weak. Okay. It depends upon today and tomorrow. Maybe once this trade is over, I will explain you. The weekly chart was slightly stronger. Mm. Now, to support the market, if there is a big red candle in crude, it will jump and cross go towards R3, but crude is not in a mood to oblige. If you got stopped out, relax. Wait for it to cross the CPR. Let it start making candle above 408. Then you got another 89 points. 80 points from this point to this. Okay. So you don't have to worry. Relax. If you got stopped out, you can share number of points with those who have taken this trade. What is the number of points that has come? So that will be good and also encouragement for others. So please share. I'm pretty sure many of yours this thing would have already got a stop loss, trailing stop loss hit. Please share the number of points you have got in this long trade. $26 points. 166 to 214. Superb. How about others? Okay. Nobody else has got in, huh? 35 people watching. Nobody has taken a trade. Surprising. Anyway, there is a red candle that is coming in crude, which is probably the big candle of the day as of now in size of all. Oh, yeah. Maybe our market preloaded that. Just now I was telling that we should get a red candle. Looks like we are going to get one. Huh? If suddenly it drops even further to up to this point or something, no, our market will climb. Super Sai. I just now said, let us hope that that candle becomes a very big red candle, no? Then our long side will continue to go up, up, up.
So the red candle didn't extend. It stopped only where it started. It will probably come down to our magic line, then again it can start to go up. Big red candle coming in this thing. So hang on to your longs. There is a possibility that Nifty will go towards, try to go towards the day high, which is 437. So there is a very possibility that the Nifty can go up to that because crude making some big red candles. Okay. Only thing that will be stopping is this call writers. 78,000 Sensex call writer must be holding the market at this point of time because Sensex is trying to cross. Correct? No, it's already almost at verge of no crossing 78,000. There can be a good amount of short covering on this 78,000 this thing, okay?